Hey, what's going on? My name is Tyler Morger, and I would like to explain chord building and understanding inversions. And inversion is where the root note of the chord is located. And on the bar chords, they're located at the top of the chord. So these are root position bar chords. On the 5th fret there we got our A, the 7th is the B. You know, if we were working off the A string, then underneath the B is the E bar chord, and then on the 5th fret is our D bar chord. And building triads, they're the basic chord. They have 3 notes, and with the D major triad, that's a D, an F sharp, and an A note. And I got that by writing down the scale, being D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, and C sharp, using the major scale formula: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Now to build the D major, I used every other tone in the scale. Starting off of 1 being D, and 3 F sharp, and then 5 will have my A. So to build an E minor chord, I'll start with the 2, go to the 4, which gives me my G, then go to the 6th, which gives me my B. And the same will continue with F sharp minor. So I have my F sharp, A, then C sharp, and it continues its same pattern all the way through each tone of the scale. So now, to utilize that information and building triads, there are 4 groups of 3 strings on the guitar. Group 1 being E, B, and G strings, building chords there. Group 2 being B, G, and D, those 3 strings. You can find 3 triads, 3 sets, a set of 3 triads for each tone in the scale. So, for example, I have my root position D chord. It's a root position because the D is on the top, and I find that note on the 7th fret of the G string. Then I have my F sharp, which is also the 7th fret, but that is on the B string. Then I have my A on the 5th fret of the E string. Together, those 3 notes are D major. There's the root position D major. And now I will work the first inversion D major, and it's first inversion because now the D has moved positions and is now at the bottom of the chord, and that is now found on the 10th fret of the E string. So there's my D. Then the F sharp has now moved to the top of the chord, and that is now found on the 11th fret of the G string. And then the A note is found on the 10th fret of the B string. And together, those 3 notes are a first inversion D major chord. Now the second inversion is where the D is found in the middle of the chord, and that note can be found on the 3rd fret of the D string. And so now the F sharp has moved to the bottom and is found on the E string at the 2nd fret. And the A note is now on the top of the chord, and that is found on the 2nd fret of the G string. That is the second inversion D major chord. Here's a diagram. The second inversion is where the D is in the middle. The first inversion is where the D is on the bottom. And then the root position is where the D is found on top. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. And that being said, rock on.